mess off the top, so what's next?
Find out what you gonna guard is on the top.
What is it?
Find out what your number is on the top.
So go to a 5 now.
Okay.
You put our 1 and 5 now.
Okay.
Then we worry about, once we get the fade first, then we worry about coming back and top this. So we're gonna go. So it's kind of a feel, see? It's like a feel, like a quicker stroke. You go here, from that bottom line to here's about an inch. From that bottom line to here's about an inch. So it's a feel. After a while, you get a feel. It's like muscle memory. See that? All the way around. So what is this called again?
A ball thing.
What is this called I'm doing at the moment?
The 5 line?
1 inch 5 line. Say it so you remember all the steps. We'll call it 1 inch 5 line. Terminology is so important in this because you can leave one word out and it change the whole dynamics of what it is that you're trying to do. So always speak it in the whole term. But when I get y'all to talk barber language, that's what I mean when I say barber language. We don't say, when we say our guard count, we say what? Our guard count is going to be what? 0G something or whatever, okay?
Okay.
So you got to say the whole count. All right, now I do a 3. So am I going to test this dark line again with the 3?
No.
Where does the 3 go?
Inch below it. I mean, a quarter.
Quarter inch below that. So I'm going to start right there. And I'm just going to keep my eye on that dark line. And I'm going to stay away from it. All the way around.
Okay.
All right, now I do my 2.
Okay.
A lot of barbers, they start here, and then are you gonna turn the chair all the way back around? Your 3 stop here, start your 2 there. So now I'm a quarter inch. So now I'm gonna find my 1 line. Here's my 1 line. And now what I do is I go a quarter inch above the 1 line versus trying to come a quarter inch below the 3. I just do it in reverse when I get to this point. 'Cause I should be working my way down to my 1 line. See how that line is disappearing already?
And remember, my number's kind of off on my clipper.
Right.
You a dancer, man? I hear that.
All right, so go. See, I started back from my alpha here and work my way back this direction.
Okay.
Okay.
So see that every time you switch from 5 to 3 to 1 and 1 3 to 5, you go a quarter inch.
Yeah, you got to go to a quarter at least.
Okay.
Now I'm back to my 1 where I started. Now I'm just gonna bump the 1 line. I ain't going high. I'm just gonna hit that where that 1 is supposed to be. Right there. Right there. I'm gonna find that 1 line. And even if you can't see it sometimes, go back to your temple and walk your temple all the way around. Temple's gonna always tell you where you started at.
Okay.
Can't lose it if you know where you started. All right. So now this is called your what? What's this called?
The 1 inch 5 line?
What we just did though.
Blended the 1 inch?
Huh? No,
Blended.
this is your fade. Blending is coming up here.
So now you fading in.
This is the fade right here. This is your best kept secret that people don't want you to know.
How to fade.
This is the fade. And ain't nothing spectacular about it. All you doing is removing 1 line to lighten it up. And once you remove that 1 line, all you left with is your blend line. That's it. Now your fade level comes from how you want to move your ball. Remove your 1 inch 5 line here at the top. Just blend it. If I want to leave it right there, I'm gonna leave it right here. If I want to move this up a little bit, I can move it up a little bit. I can do whatever I want now, because our fade is done. Okay.
So that's a higher fade if you go up there, right?
If I keep going up lightly with the 5, but we're not gonna keep doing it. So what's the next step? We're gonna fade them out with a 1, 5, 3, 2, 1. What's next?
So you got to blend it in, right?
Gauge the top.
Okay. So she said she really don't want much off the top.
1 5.
0.5?
0.5.
0.5.
Because the 1.5, you can look at that and tell that's too much hair.
Right.
Not enough hair for 1.5. So, but always, if you ain't sure, like you say, go to a 1.5 to be on the safe side, because you can always come down in your number count.
So you're going to go with it?
I'm going to go with this to see where I'm at.
I go down 1.
Okay.
Not really. Unless you want a shadow.
Let me give her a little. I probably got 2 things. All right, we're gonna go to the 3. It should be just enough. Leave them enough up there. All right, so I'm on my 3. All right. Sound about right there? And look like you got a little cowlick right there. So what I'll do when I do that, I'll skip around it.
Okay.
She said she want to pot on the side.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you. Absolutely.
See that's cowlick there? I'm gonna find the direction to go in. I can see it going this way.
Right.
Most bars would have came hit it down the middle. He had a big old hole right there. See it right there? All right. So once I see that, I'm gonna leave it alone for right now. I'm gonna skip around it. Now I'm gonna cut this way because she's swimming.
So this one right here too then.
Oh, it's mean. He got a mean one.
You got a what?
So he got a mean cowlick.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, yeah, you got one right there.
So I'm gonna stop. I ain't gonna get all that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm gonna get everything around it first.
Right.
I'm gonna come all the way to where I see it starting to
I
develop.
got you.
You like that attention, man. You're getting a lot of attention there. He's a character.
Oh, yeah. You see, you're good,
Oh, y'all
man.
see him when we
Oh,
go down to
yeah.
Mayfair? He danced the whole time.
We're going to party or something. I hear you.
He the entertainment.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Tell him cash app it to you.
That's
Look, he
right.
got a phone.
Now, what direction this hair going in?
This way.
Right? All I gotta do is find it and cut it that way.
Right. He ain't got no bad hair either.
No.
It's good.
What direction that going? Kind of straight forward, the angle? And this one is going what direction?
Towards
This
you.
way. Okay.
So my boy, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference between his head and the dude head that I cut the other day when you made me go like 360 with it? Why you want
Because
to
I'm
do
going with the grain right now.
Okay.
Only reason I made you go against the grain is because I wanted you not to patch them up so you can see the hair. See, once you see it, you can go any way you want. You go front, you go with the grain, against the grain. But the reason I made you go against it because I didn't want you patching. Because his hair went like a bunch of ways too. Okay. All right, so we're on a 3. So I don't want to take this guard off right now
Right.
and go up 5, because that means I have to put a what on?
A 1.
A 1 what?
A 1 3.
1 3. You ain't got that much space.
Right.
That little head. So because you got a little head, I want to take this and walk this down to a 2.
Keep it on.
Keep it on there. I'm gonna start on the side right here. I'm gonna walk
Go
this
around.
down
Right.
because I want to keep this 1 guard on here, this 0 guard on. I'm gonna walk this down right here on the side. I'm on the what now? What is this called right here on that?
The rig.
The ridge.
Yeah.
Come on. All right, so I'm gonna walk this down on the ridge.
Yeah, too.
All right,
I come
Yeah.
together like that.
right there. All right, all the way on the ridge. All right. Watch how this come together.
You ain't got no drink now, though. What happened?
Oh, he might just. Oh, record. Stay
I
focused.
ain't think about that.
Yeah. All right. All right, here we go. You good? You're my best specimen right now. Thank you, sir. All right, so what's next? The 1?
Mm-hmm.
So now the 1 is going to be right below the ridge, right?
Okay.
So everything below the ridge is going to smooth off on the
Coming
corner.
up, yeah.
All the way around. Right under that ridge, right? Because technically now, if you think about it in theory, what I'm going to need to blend this hair out? What I'm going to need to blend this out with? 4 steps. And all I did was walk it down. I got to flip this over and go back up.
Oh, you gotta go against the grain.
So I got to turn it over and go back up.
5 3 1.
Now all I need is 1 inch. But that's why I walked it down first. Because theory tells me if I walk this all the way down to a 1 on a 1,
Mm-hmm.
from here to here, I need 1 inch below. I need to be right up below that ridge. So I give myself enough right there, which is 1 inch right here.
Right, so that you walk that down to 0 1.
Then I'm going to flip it over.
So
Well,
So
0
the same
5.
equivalence.
Without the gun. Oh,
Same equivalence is right here.
Okay.
All right, see, I ain't taking that knob. Now I'm right below the ridge. All right, watch what happens.
So it's just like the temp.
The temp is more like this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So I'm gonna do that all the way around. Start at your alpha all the way out, not here. All the way out of your tape line. Not here.
Okay.
Out. When you don't think you're fun out, go further. It ain't gonna hurt. All right. Watch how this come together. Keep your forks down. Got to keep your guard blades down in this pan.
Oh,
Okay?
right there,
Now.
right there.
Yeah. So now I got to do the 3. Now my 3 comes down because this is what?
A 5.
A 5. So all I'm doing is walking this down to the 5. Watch this. It's going to get lighter as I keep going. Lighter and lighter. See how I'm just doing a stroke here? Silver stroke? It's just consistent stroke, see? Boom. It ain't all this one spot. It's a consistent stroke. Going from the alpha all the way around. What's happening to that 5 line?
Disappear.
It's getting lighter and lighter. Why is it getting lighter?
Because we're going up.
We're walking ourselves through steps. We're going down in our number count. Yeah. All right. So what's next? The 2, right? All right. So number 2 should be close to my 5 line.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you get to the 1, it should be almost gone, if not gone.
All right. So that's your alpha. Walk the way all the way back around. Okay, what's next?
1.
The 1. So that right there should be coming out of there. Okay. All the way around. Got that 5 line getting lighter and lighter. About gone. So what happens is after we do our 1, we still see a little line.
Take the
Bust
guard
the
off.
five.
Take the guy off and do what?
Bust the 5.
Bump it with the 5.
That's right.
And if don't come out with that, then we done something wrong with our number count, right?
True.
So all you're gonna do is what then?
Go back and do your number.
Retrace your steps.
There you go.
You can't make an error if you know your steps.
5, 3, 2, 1.
See how that's looking?
Oh, yeah.
Alpha. Alright. So now all I'm gonna do now is come at that little bit of weight right there
Bring it up.
with my 5. I'm gonna find that 5 line, put it right on it. Bump it out right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
See it coming on out of there? That's
Look
it.
at that.
Just like that. It's the steps. If you do your steps, it's gotta do whatever you tell it to do. If you miss a step, it's gonna tell you while you miss a step and what you need to do and go back and fix it. Okay? See a little bit of weight there, right here? Watch this. Gonna come out right there. See that came out? Right there. Got it? Alright. Sometimes I come back and I see a little dark spot right here. That lets me know it ain't coming out with the 5. What's gonna bring that out? 3. Good. 3. I'm gonna hit it right there where it's at. See what it did? Yeah, just fake hitting that little bit of weight right there, yeah. Yeah, all the way around. And like I said, you can always come back and address those issues with your 3. Whatever you feel like you need to do. It's just cleanup time. You can come back and do a 2 if you want to. Now where's my 2? My 2 is below the 3, right? Right here. A little bit right there. What's your 2? Okay, right on that. You just gotta know where you at with your guard count. Okay? Any questions? Somebody take me back to the haircut. What we take? What are we doing?
We bought them out with the 1. By the temple all the way around.
I'm gonna let you still recording, right? I'm gonna get this tape real quick.
1 inch 5 line.
Now,
So then we did the 1 inch 5 line.
okay.
And 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Then we put the OG guard on.
Okay.
We went with the grain. It was the OG 3. And then we walked it down. all the way down to OG1, and we flipped it and went against the grain and walked it all the way down.
One guard method. You're gonna go some places, you're gonna see people use 3 and 4 guards with his haircut. At least 2. Alright? Can you see his tape like that? You can see where he's gonna recede from already. Because it's like corners.
Already.
Okay? Alright, so what we're gonna do is, can you see the tape? I can see it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start in my center first. This is what y'all gotta make sure you don't make. The general mistake is here is you don't square the front off. So I'm gonna square it off so I can go square that way, square that way. So now, whatever direction I go in, it don't matter because my front is square. Alright? So now when I go, up, see what I'm doing? Up, can y'all see? Up, and straight across. That's straight?
No.
Is that straight? What about that?
No.
See what happens when I do that? It goes all the way down an angle. So you want to keep this up, straight. All the way down. Find the corner of his ball socket right here. Come up, and that's where his tape should be. So when I go to the other side, I'm going to do it the exact same way.
Now, when we do adults, we stop at the center of the, is it the center, Mr. T? Are they
Start or stop?
with their cut?
No, all of it's same. All of it's same. Normally you follow that natural eye socket. It just stops right there on that corner where it should be trimmed. Because your tape line should follow your natural eye
Okay.
on the corner when you tape them. So everything has symmetry. Alright. What we doing at the top? A 10-degree angle. You see my finger? My finger is using as a brace. I use my fingers. I like to brace my fingers so if anything slip, it won't slip. Because I got a brace with my finger. Okay, see that side? So what you want to do is you want to square one side up. Then once you get one side square, you're good, okay? Alright. How you doing? Welcome to YPI.
You ain't got no mask on. You don't got no mask on.
Okay, now we're just gonna ball them up, clean them up. Make sure we don't touch that line. I'm staying under my one line. Okay, so now on this side, if you look at this tape, all I want to do is make sure it's straight. You see it? That's going straight. So I'm just going to bring it across. Stay straight. Somebody turn in there. You're not going to turn in. I'm going to stay right here. See the difference? That's where it's supposed to be, right there. Big difference. Straight and across. See how fast that go? Find that corner again. Should be the exact same as the other side unless something going on with his head. Should be the exact same dimensions. Now we talked about get you some kind of line on it first, and then you can always come back and straighten it up if you need to be. But get something established first.
I hear you,
Very good trimmers here. Alright, so that's what we want right there. See the difference? we zooming for? So she said she want to part this on the side.
Yes, I put a part on the side. Yes, sir.
So when we do our part, same thing. Just a little slight wiggle. That's it. Good, isn't it? Get some hair on your face, big boy. Alright. Any questions? So let's just walk back through by Nick still Finneman. We balled them out first on the 1. Then we put our 1-inch 5 line in. Then we did 5, 3, 2, 1, which brought us back to our ball out line. Now it's clean up, it's gone. Then we go set our top for our top variable. Our bottom variable now is a 5. So our top variable now was a what? A 1G on a 3. A 0 on a 3. Sorry, a 0G on a 3. So what we want to do is keep that 0 guard on. So because we want to keep that 0 guard on, we need to walk our number count down. How we're going to walk our number count down is the top is a 0G3, the side is going to be a 0G2, the ridge is going to be a 0G1. Same equivalence as that. When I flip it over and go against the grain, it's going to be a what? A 0G5. So we do our 0G5 at that same spot where the 0G1 was going with the grain. Same equivalence. So it's going to be the 0G5 against the grain, 0G3, 0G2, 0G1, and your fade is done. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So when y'all go back and watch this video, y'all be able to do illustrate this. And nothing changes. This haircut is the same for any haircut you do with a fade. Only thing changes is what? Guard. Why would the guard count change?
Because somebody's hair higher, you got
You could have more hair.
Right.
You got more hair on the top, it changes. If you got less hair on the top, it changes.
Right.
So if you got less hair, your steps are less. If you got more hair, the steps are gonna be more. But if it's more than a 1G5, what do we do then? If the hair on the top is more than 1G5.
We use a 1.
Bring it to where you can use 2 steps. Or 8 steps, my bad.
If it's more than a 1G5 on the top of the head. Say again now? Why would we do a 2G5? Because what kind of, it's a different style now.
It's a
It's
3-dimensional.
a 3-dimensional hairstyle. You remember anytime you get past the 1G5, that's really considered a 3-dimensional hairstyle. Thank you, Michael, and thank you, Nika, and everybody else. All right, 3-dimensional hairstyle. Remember, anything higher than that 1G on the 5 is going to be considered a 3-dimensional hairstyle. And you're going to always use your 2G5 or your 2G1 at your ridges.
Right.
Okay? All right. Thank you, ma'am. Any questions?
No, get the hair.